Всем привет, с вами я, Злой Волк, и мы продолжаем проходить Ace Combate 7. Я тут решил немного поглядеть настройки графики. Я, оказывается, все это время играл на средних настройках графики. Вот это уже я поставил на высокие. Вот. Вот. Теперь мы будем играть на высоких. Странно, я вроде, если честно, не помню. Вроде я менял вроде на высокие, а что-то все равно на средних стоят. Ну ладно. На чем мы остановились? Так, кстати. Мы остановились на том, что мы атаковали базу, вот, вражескую, и мы снова встретились с этим мистером Иксом. И во время с ним битвы у нас произошла беда. Непонятно, что вообще произошло. Что-то с солнцем. То ли взрыв какой-то неподалеку произошел, то ли что. Сейчас мы и узнаем.
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osea's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osea and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osean convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant Masa it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
Последняя надежда.
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Erusia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army. With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power. HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatched from the Ocean army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting. I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense. With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Erusia will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Erusia's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there. Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure.
Okay.
As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
Во как. Так. Значит, оборона. Что такое? Кто там пишет? Самое неподходящее время. Такого ясного. Так, так. Здесь проверили, все работает. Ну все. Начинаем? Нет, не начинаем. Дерево летательных аппаратов. Только у нас 532 тысячи, да? Мы пока... А где музычка? А что у нас с музычкой? Я так и не понял, как тут классы получились, если честно. Ну, ладно. Так, а где... По-моему, все грустно, я так понял, да? Что даже музычки нет. И у нас не хватает. Да, даже в кредит не взять. Так. Ну, тогда полетели на старом Су-37. Так, возьмем мы, конечно же, Target Air-to-Air. Ну, который позволяет нам несколько целей поразить. Особое вооружение... Нет, погодите, может поменять? Мы вроде... Прошла с таким же особым боеприпасом гуляли, так что нет смысла смотреть. Ну все, вылетаем. На этот раз сейчас на высоких погоняем, а то все это время на средних гоняли. Сейчас посмотрим, как выглядит картинка. И все равно каким-то образом связь работает.
Process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image. Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right? Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
Да, это фигура. Так, вот эти надо проверить, я думаю. Ты у нас кто? Так, это... Ух. Чуть не сбили. Какой ужас. Так, а где наша цель? Вот она наша цель. Там внизу. А надо обязательно выделять? Так, кто у нас кто? Какая... Так, ты у нас чей? Свой. Свой. Нет, не свой. Нет, не свой. Кто по нам стрелял-то? Какая зараза? Так, так, придется, по-моему, пролетать между зданиями, я так понял. А, по-моему, по нашим стреляют цели, которые мы должны защитить, да? Хреново. Нет, свои. Вот это не очень-то из своих похоже. Тихо. Разбираемся. Куда они там взялись? Ты чё?
Archived all the footage that we've shot from when the communication
Даже проверять не буду. Да? Прикольно. Даже проверить не хочет. Тем не идентифицирует его никак вообще. Взорвись уже. А! Интересные пироги.
Set up in all the right places. We have some enemies coming up behind us. They're gaining on us. Fire. We changed our route, but the enemy's still on us. It's hard to maintain a lock in the clouds. Thunderbolt, so be it! Turn right. No, wait, that goes into the ocean. Strider 4, bandit behind you. Trigger, missile incoming! What's wrong with drones? Whether you're a patriot or not, you're just too stubborn to change the time. We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous at Gruner Park. Captain Carl, T-Mother needs to record this conversation. I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia. I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it. The open declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the work of some young Erusian officers. They were referred to as the radicals, but there was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the Belgians. They actually went to war. The performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams. And they were incredibly clean, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. Even manipulated the princess. The Belgian technology has research within the Erusian Flight Test Center by at least 10 years. They used
Ну, по мне стреляет, а. Да свои же стреляют, они просто не понимают, кто мы. Это не наш.
get shot. It's not like this is a tank or anything.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 199er Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Часовой вывески.
Oh yeah, don't they know nowhere to see?
Metropolis Fall has led to another power struggle within the Erosion military.
It's all gone to hell. Even radio chatters about the Civil War. Radio? You have one in your cockpit? Yeah, ever since my previous squadron.
Fighting between the government
I've got it taped. Nice and secure.
The Erosion is in a civil
We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
The bridge is being blocked off by a tank. This isn't good. Unidentified aircraft to the drone. An armored vehicle's behind us. It's a vehicle used by the Erosion forces. Take it out! Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for it. We're taking fire! Take care of them!
Мне, как обычно, этот человек вызывает КС. Я его плохо знаю вообще. Ух ты ж, ё-моё.
We're taking fire! We can't hold off!
Да, сколько можно. Что там?
Taking fire from vehicles blocking our path! I didn't think we were gonna make it, but you saved us. Thanks. Almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Understood. Elysium forces at landfill number 4. You're firing on our VIP. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Thanks for the help. I don't think we could have survived a few more shots like that. I've got a sitting duck here. How are we supposed to tell the difference? There are enemies everywhere.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. The general's vehicle is under attack. Our VIP is taking fire.
Сколько можно, да?
We're under attack. Hurry up and do something.
There's a lock on you.
Ну проверь ты его, а. Ты не хочешь работать как надо. Ну, всё. На кого я смотрю-то, ё-моё.
They actually believe that using robots will put an end to bloodshed.
Ё-моё, они уже дальше проехали.
Now, all aircraft are prohibited from taking off.
Vehicle eliminated. Critical escort objective destroyed. Mission failed. Abort mission.
Да ну, а. Ладно, я слишком неактивно был. Я попробую еще раз.
There are rumors of a military group calling itself the Free Erosions. An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Got a bad feeling.
Strata 1, target acquired.
The drones aren't receiving my orders. Can we switch the UAVs to slave mode? I have a visual on 3 strikes. How are we supposed to tell the difference? There are enemies everywhere.
Так кто посмел по мне
Target
стрелять?
destroyed.
Even in a time of war, it was a mistake to create something like the fuel unit.
So,
Thanks. We would have been toast.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 199er Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah, don't they know nowhere is safe?
It's all gone to hell. Even radio chatters about the Civil War.
Как я помню, это свои.
You have one in your cockpit? Yeah, ever since my previous squadron. Fighting between the government nice.
Да японские.
We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
Мы с контрольной точки, что ли, начали? Я не понимаю. Похоже на то. Или им придется сейчас крутиться там.
An armored vehicle's behind us. It's a vehicle used by the Erusian forces. Take it out!
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for him.
Taking fire! Take care of them! The general is speaking with the commander. I didn't think we were gonna make it, but you saved us. Thanks. General, we still have drones in our these dogs. Almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Understood. System failures caused friendly fire incidents among Ocean forces. There are even rumors of penal units turning on their former allies. The main conflict concluded. Regional forces in the center, south, and east struggling over stabilization of the nation. Each government has defined these groups to be among those trying to independently make peace with Russia as rebels.
We're coming up on a tunnel. We'll need to split up until we reach the exit. There's more to Belgian technology than just UAVs. Thinking IFF designations for one was an astonishing feat. They used it to make drones that resembled Ocean fighters. And then to assassinate Harley and put the blame on enemy fighters. But in the end, Belgian technology only brought chaos to the world.
I can't believe Russia is responsible for Harlan's assassination.
Talking politics? That's new.
Can't ignore a story like that, right, Trigger?
Destroy aircraft with countermarks on the tail. Their penal unit doubled.
Bad news.
Контрольная точка.
Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say hi before they ruin the general's day.
Missile incoming!
Listen up. From here on out, all aircraft are prohibited from taking off.
Evade that missile! ID is Erusian military.
The general's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
We're taking heavy fire. Concentrate your fire on the combat vehicle.
You heard the call. There are no friendlies out there. Adios, buddy.
We were nearly done for. I couldn't have asked for better timing. Nice. Glad to see the Oceans attacking the radicals.
How'd you last long, Chapter?
Ему.
Sprint, and we're here to help.
Regionalism is part of the infighting within these groups.
We've reached the industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point. The coordinates are up ahead. Take out any enemies in the surrounding area.
Glad we waited. Don't worry, we won't let anybody through after you.
Almost at the rendezvous. In the rear of the others. Understood.
Take back the city.
Radicals truly believe most drone productions will make up for losses. They should be taking responsibility for the capital's fall, but instead they're prolonging quickly.
Adios, buddy.
Follow warning.
We've reached the rendezvous point. There's the chopper, too. Who do we turn to in this darkest hour? We need a beacon of light to show us the way. This is the Illusion News Network. Okay, let's go. Getting out of here. I've had just about enough of this place. I'd like to offer my thanks to the LRSSG. This should finally bring about a true end to the war.
Understood. Good luck. Multiple unidentified aircraft approaching.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
О,
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa, whoa. There's a girl on board? He's not lying about carrying civilians. No, unless she's a soldier. Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
Trigger, ceasefire. I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft your grandfather told me about. The one with the scratches.
Trigger, what the hell are you doing?
на всякий случай не стрелять по гражданскому самолету. Я стрелял по военному. Ой, ё-моё. Ладно, я, может, хуйню сделал.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do
Это
not intend to engage in combat.
Рейдер, который Михаилем напрямую связан.
Try to get a little closer.
Это помню.
Weapon
Это
use
он
is
как раз сказал девочек собрать.
Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa, whoa. There's a girl on board? He's not lying about carrying civilians. No, unless she's a soldier. Weapon use is prohibited.
А, запрещено. Я чуть не
We've
услышал.
checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
Ой, дурак.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft your grandfather told me about. The one with the scratches.
There it is. The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with broken technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Кто?
Unknowns attacking the girl's plane.
Hold on tight.
Lancaster, permission to engage. Negative. What? They could be Ocean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
That's all we can do. ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell is going on? Stay sharp.
Uh-huh.
Right. I'm shooting them down. Any complaints? Granted.
Wilco.
Wilco 1. It's launched.
Yeah, good work. Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
Careful, those guys are good. Wait, you don't think it's those Ocean big shots too? I managed to catch a glimpse of
А точно противника сбил?
Don't miss. Aim carefully. Nine. No good. Shit.
А, у меня же есть офигенная ракета, погодите. Там для этого.
Target acquired.
I've been such an Ocean fighter. Just so long these players getting in my way.
I'm behind my target.
У меня еще есть.
They're in my way.
Поворотный.
The enemy has a lock on me.
Bandit destroyed. Well done.
Блять, почему я эти ракеты взял? Меня выбрало сразу несколько целей, один из них самолет с девочками. Надо поаккуратнее их использовать. Ой,
What's
дурдом.
going on?
Try to get a little closer.
Так
Weapon use is
облажаться
prohibited.
2 раза, ё-моё.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa, whoa. There's a girl on board? He's not lying about carrying civilians. No. Unless she's a soldier. Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft your grandfather told me about. The one with the scratches.
There it is. The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with broken technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Это не стресс, что?
Wait, unknowns attacking the girl's plane.
Hold on tight.
Longcaster, permission to engage. Negative.
У меня специальная система стоит, чтобы она автоматически стреляла.
ID them ASAP.
Shit.
That's all we can do. ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell is going on? Stay sharp. Right. I'm shooting them down. Any complaints? Granted.
Wilco.
Wilco. Wilco.
Yeah, good work. Schroeder 1 has killed a bandit.
Those guys are good. Wait, you don't think it's those Ocean big shots, do you?
Какой я там сбил?
Trigger, what the hell are you doing?
Блять. Я даже не вижу, на кого навожусь. Не, их не будем сейчас использовать, это дурдом. Ой, блин. Я даже не видел, что я на них тоже навелся.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa, whoa. There's a girl on board? He's not lying about carrying civilians. No. Unless she's a soldier.
Все, поехали. Поплетели.
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
А я, кстати, могу вырубить вот эту стрельбу? А я сейчас не смотрю, да?
That's the aircraft your grandfather told me about. The one with the scratches.
There it is. The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with broken technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Wait, unknowns attacking the girl's plane.
Hold on tight.
Longcaster, permission to engage. Negative. What? They could be Ocean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
That's all we can do. ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell is going on? Stay sharp. Right. I'm shooting them down. Any complaints? Granted.
Wilco.
Wilco. Wilco. It's 2 to 1. It's a
How
long
dare you interfere? I'm here to deal with that traitor.
enemy has a lock on you. Don't miss. Aim carefully.
Well done.
Stall warning. Nice kill.
Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is... Drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Erusian aircraft,
Я
this is
отметил.
AWACS Lancaster. Do not engage the
Я
liaison.
отметил, как
Break
цвет.
off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, OC craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition. What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
We did what we could. Weapons free. You are cleared to attack the escort.
Welcome. Understood.
Wilco.
Hey, it's not our fault. Enemy on your back. Reason. Why build something like that? Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses. Can't afford the MQ-99 Commands are overridden. They must be accessing it remotely. Behind this.
Starter 1, Fox 3.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Son of a bitch.
The escort must have used its remote activation rights to gain more allies. Clever.
Ох уж ё-моё.
Trigger is splashed abandoned. Fox 2.
Starter 1, Fox 2. 5 bandits remaining. Target acquired.
Damn it. They don't have the drive they need.
4 bandits left.
It's not enough to be really functional. There has to be a time when it should not function. Enemy on your back.
In gun range.
Locked on. Stall warning.
Сколько
Stall
можно?
warning.
Three bandits to go. Starter 1, target acquired. 2 bandits left. Show them what you got. Starter 1, Fox 3.
I'm on my target's tail.
Attack missed.
Starter 1, Fox 2. 1 bandit to go.
Strider 1, that's what I like to see. Another story to tell my boy.
Understood. All hostiles have been eliminated. Nice. The General's helicopter is flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
All hostiles, huh? General, the Ocean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Ocean aircraft.
Ocean's army? Elaborate.
They stole our sealed orders. The VIP. It should be a piece of cake. Are you sent by the General's staff? No, we'd like you to send... No, I can't!
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.
Broadcaster, are all of
Я вот сейчас нихуя не понял. Что это было сейчас?
In order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby. We'll head up too once our planes are ready. Oh, and Labarth is dead.
What did you say?
Apparently, he was shot down by another Ocean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos, but still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do for now is watch our own backs.
What's up with the commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him crying.
Ну, продолжаем.
The island we went to was supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten a handle on things by the time we got there, so now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign. My job was to get the planes ready for combat, making repairs and handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on. The last transmission I heard before everything went to shit was that some prisoners from an Ocean military penal unit rioted and managed to escape. They stole some jets and now they were flying around, taking out their former allies left and right. I wonder if any units like ours were out here, creeping around. Hearing the Ocean jets firing at each other overhead chipped away at morale. Since the radio was out, it was quiet. I liked it better that way. All I heard was the gunfire. Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pilots, damn it. Friendly fire will probably kill us. You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together. I guess they think our odds of surviving this war are better that way. After walking for miles across the battlefield, we came across the wreckage of a plane. Passenger, not military. I knew that rose. It was an Erusian liaison plane. The guard's dogs smelled something and took off. They led us to a cliff. And the bodies.
Today, I lost everything. When Osea attacked our capital, my father, a man who was never really suited to being the king, was killed. I was to be flown out of the war zone to safety, but the plane was shot down by rebels. The entire crew was killed in the crash. Soldiers appeared and one shot at me. My dog went after him and shot him to pieces. He was my best friend. After all those speeches I gave about working together for peace, I thought everyone felt the same as I did. I'm sure the soldier who shot at me knew I was the Princess of Erusia. He was Erusian too. More soldiers have come. Now, there is no one left to protect me. I am so numb, I cannot move. I watch as one of their dogs approaches. It sniffs mournfully at my dead friend. I wonder if it grieves for him as much as I do. I can barely think. I feel weaker by the minute. I don't know who these soldiers are with, but I managed to take a sip of the water they gave me.
How long have you been here?
Somehow, I muster the courage to answer the woman's question. I tell her I've been there 3 days. They gather around me with grim looks on their faces. What would they do if they knew I was the Erusian princess? After searching the cockpit of the plane, the woman who spoke to me before came back to me.
This is an air-to-ground tactical radio. It still works!
I noticed she walked with a limp. She knelt down next to me and asked her companions to give me some food. And then, very softly, she said,
You see, I used to listen to your broadcasts, Your Royal Highness.
Just what did you see here?
Okay, enough talk. Your opinions have all been taken into consideration. Beyond the seizure of Forbanti, which is important, and supporting the Erusian officer. At this point, I just don't know what our strategy is, or what our mission will be. Radio communication is still patchy for both the military and civilians, so we're getting zip from Mission Command about our orders. Still, with countless Erusian forces in the area, it's too dangerous for us to stay around here waiting for a miracle. Now, regarding Count's suggestion to think about self-defense, I think we should make a break for Tyler Island. It was a large Osean base before the start of the war. Count says his previous squadron took part in an operation to seize control of the island. It has the only base that will get us to the space elevator without refueling. It's also a transport facility for supply ships that provide drones and ammo for arsenal birds. For the Osean forces that are looking to reclaim the space elevator, those are two great reasons in its favor. If everything went according to plan, the base may already be in Allied hands when we get there. Though based on what Count told me about the island operation, it won't be easy to seize control.
If the ground troops have managed to open the bridgehead, the transport route to Osea for supply ships should be available.
So much at stake, I can't imagine Erusia just giving it up without a fight. Things could really have gone bad.
Even if there are enemies left, they should be pretty easy to suppress.
I just want to go home, man.
Me too.
With that look on your face, Trigger, I know exactly what you want to do.
If Trigger's ready to kick ass, then so am I.
Damn straight. We're with you, Trigger.
It's decided then. Let's get all the aircraft and haul ass to Tyler Island. Although we can avoid the Arsenal Bird's anti-air network, there's still remnants from the Erusian forces. I want to get to the island without getting into any unnecessary combat. Pick a fast craft and fix it how you want. Pack for a long trip, but remember, if you drag your ass, you'll get left behind.
Долгое путешествие, да? Брать все. Я, пожалуй, возьму. Так, ну сначала посмотрим, что мы можем. Нет, не можем. Денег нет. Я сейчас, погодите, кое-что хочу узнать. Я не стыдно призывать. Нет. Сейчас. Так. Начать задание. Но это у нас сам... А, нет, погоди, у нас это не самый быстрый самолет. Есть МиГ-31. Он мини-маневренный. И все же я возьму этот. Также возьмем воздух-воздух. Брать особо ничего. Тоже полетели. Так, пока там грузится, я хочу кое-что проверить. По-бырому. Да, сейчас. Потому что если... Так.
This is Tango 2-3, pursued by multiple tanks and APCs. They'll all go down if we don't pull back the landing craft. If what? Abandoned Tango 2-3?
Something's not right.
Tango 2-3, we don't have the firepower to assist you. You're on your own. Please, we need help!
Wagtail is on the Ocean landing ship. What's going on? What did you say?
Multiple bogies inbound. Damn it. Prepare for anti-air combat.
This is the AWACS Lancaster. The aircrafts in your area belong to the LRSSG.
Allied aircraft. A retreating vehicle is taking fire. Requesting assistance.
Roger. ID complete.
Что за бомки?
We're under attack! Their artillery fire just missed us off our starboard side.
Update us on Tyler Island.
Couldn't be worse. Our forces are scattered and on the run.
They're on the run?
We're waiting for retreating units here to carry them out to safety. Friendly bird.
Caution. Pull up.
Our air support is here.
Target is in machine gun range.
Do me a favor, Lancaster. Many of our allies are cut off. We need support and an escape route.
Understood. We'll do what we can. Let's out retreating Ocean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Can't we break the enemy is strengthened from behind? Fire! We're pinned down!
Calling friendly bird. Take out the hostiles in our area. Get us out of this hellhole. We need help while we're still up and running.
Это сумнение.
Target eliminated.
There's more over here. 5 to 6 civilians. I don't think they were part of the fight. Yeah, we're all lined up.
Please.
No, they are not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. I can guess what happened here. I really don't want to think about it. If you see 3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone.
Our last vehicle has been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly! Half of group is fast. The fight for war crime! Take photos for evidence.
Erusian. Jesus
Tank missile. Hit that heavy armor at the front line. Don't stop.
Strider 1, you identified the unknown targets.
Hitting the landing craft. Many thanks, Longcaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood.
Не помню, куда это стрелять.
I count 12 dead bodies.
Кто-то...
They seem to be upper middle class. Police work nearby, so they could be researchers and their family. Most likely it's to involve themselves. Give me enemy position! God, the artillery fire's got a number on my hearing.
Понял, а?
Ambush, stay calm, reform the ranks. It's fine if we take a little damage. We need to finish this fight now.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Сколько можно уворачиваться от ракет? Дальнобойный, что ли?
Target destroyed by Strider 1.
We're taking fire from multiple enemy tanks!
ID complete. Strider 1, bandit splashed.
Капец, по мне все хотят.
Strider 1, we've identified the unknown targets.
Try to save your ammo. Lure them in and then fire at once.
Cyclops 3, Fox 2.
We're down to less than half our vehicles. This isn't looking good. We need help. Bring more research.
Wait, multiple bogeys from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogeys. Take them down if they're hostile.
Understood.
Казалось, столько я никого там не вижу.
Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon? Of course. Chase off the bogies. There's no way they're ours. Almost there. Commence operation
Sure.
no return. These are unguided. Stay on course.
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogeys. Identify them. Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers. They'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all.
Draw the enemy's attention here.
Trigger, boss, get over here quick.
Это тоже надо.
Strider 1 is hit.
Нет. Ты промахнулся, да? Как можно?
Bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time. Strider 1, Fox 3.
Да что за фигня? Ты можешь сбить их? Вертолеты, а?
Locked on bandit.
Не убираешь, что ли?
Fox 2.
Я поражаюсь просто. Просто все хотят убить. Это последний слой здесь. Сейчас отстань. Ладно, у нас проблем поважнее. Валите! Пипец, блин. Ладно.
Let's help retreating Ocean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Missile.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
We're outnumbered, taking heavy losses. We can't even run. The enemy will shoot us in the back. Take out the hostiles in our area. Get us out of this hellhole. We need help while we're still up and running. There's more over here. The bodies of dead civilians. I don't think anyone's trying to fight. Destroy that. They're all lined up. No, they are not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. I can guess what happened here, but I really don't want to. Stop whining. Catholic Russian bastards. It's a blatant war crime. Photos for evidence. If you see 3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone.
The last vehicle has been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly!
It's no use. Work to the right. Fire at this supply ship.
Launched. You're Erusian.
Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here?
It's all crazy people.
No, it's the radicals that shot us in the back. I'll make them pay for this. We are in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver. The supply ship is a munitions depot. It's highly combustible.
Look at the photographs. We'll head back to HQ soon. Just give us another 30 minutes. The men say they want to at least give the children a proper burial.
No use hailing them. They know they're shooting at friendlies.
Our guys even took out the enemy air support. What do we do now? Them in the tank!
Allied retreat looks good.
Get out of here, hurry! If you let
Don't pursue too deep. We just need to buy some time. Open the bay until operations meeting time. Throw them away from the mass driver. Get closer. You'll never hit them from here.
Fire from multiple enemy tanks! The Erusian ground forces show no sign of letting up. We're taking heavy damage.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Go with us. Can we see the enemy HQ from there?
Strider 1, we've identified the unknown targets.
Give me enemy position! Speak up! The artillery fire sent a number on my hearing. See the landing craft! Any seconds, Lancaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood.
Bring in my statement. They've got heavy armor in the front line. Don't stop!
ID complete.
I count 12 dead bodies here. They seem to be upper middle class. Spaceport's nearby, so they could be researchers and their families. Most likely, they were involved with Delta.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Я по наземной цели промахнулся. Прикольно. Это мы умеем. Я опять по наземной цели промахнулся. Это как так? Он вроде не за холмом находится. Знаете, сразу 2 ракеты. Опять промахнул. Хорошо, что я вторую отправил. Это просто смешно. А он еще продолжает смотреть на это. Куда?
Strider 1, bandit splashed. Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts. Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers. They'll flatten our allies. Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all.
Launch control, this is flight leader. All systems ready. Launch. Enemy on control. The enemy is on launch readiness. Affirmative. This is our last chance for Operation Meeting Time. Launch control. Roger that. Watch yourselves. These guys are working together to bring us down.
Мы на 12 километрах на земле уже. Это предел. Вид за этим.
Fox 2. Target hit. Enemy on your back. More bombers approaching. Intercept them now. Strider 1, bandit splashed. Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you. Fox 3. Intercept those bombers. Only half the bombers remain. We can't let even one get away. Missile away. All enemy bombers have been destroyed. We did it. Continue with your mission.
We can't afford to take any more damage. Get out there and shoot
destroyed. Target acquired.
An explosion inside! Continue the countdown. The enemy's not stupid. We're after the supply ship. Do the countdown! There's still one arsenal bird left. If we can fill it full of bombs, then Arusea will have a fighting chance. Use your laser cruise cameras to track the supply ships. Don't fight with your backs to the supply ship. If you take, we're done for.
Bandit splashed. Didn't think that'd miss. Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you. Strider 1, Fox 3. Strider 1, Fox 2. Locked on.
Одна подписался.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Where's our damn air support?
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Hey, you. Dumbass with the scratches on his tail. You hear me?
Опа.
I need you to help our people. There's a group of refugees surrounded by Russian tanks right here. Needless to say, their future's not looking too bright.
This is a secure military line. Who is this?
You can call me the Scrap Queen.
Lancaster, she's an ally. Trigger and I'd know that voice anywhere.
That voice. So you're still breathing, Sir Count.
Here, let me have a word. Hey, it's been a while. I had a feeling the two of you were still alive. Remember, stick with Trigger and you'll make it.
We have a bit of intel for you. Share it if you can help us reach it. Count me in.
That's right.
Echo 13, all hostiles are down.
36 ракет осталось.
Good. This is our last chance. We'll see how far we can go.
We've destroyed all of the targets. All bogies should be ID'd now. Mission complete. Okay, Scrap Queen. Send us the target coordinates.
I was thinking about how I do that.
Don't you have a laser target indicator?
Why would she?
Smoke canister. Who's taking this to the enemy's doorstep? Not me. Wait, you moron! Wait! What are you doing, dumbass? Here! Attack right here!
Lancaster, we've confirmed the location of the flare.
That's them. All aircraft, we just updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets.
Don't miss. We don't want to hit the pretty ladies down there.
Hurry! Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Good job! The enemy tanks are toast. I don't think I could even do anything with that scrap.
Why do they think that's so? Because everyone knows it. No other reason.
Ой. Ой. Увлекся слишком всем. Чё это? Там кто-то поет, что ли? Загул.
That's them. All aircraft, we just updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets.
Don't miss. We don't want to hit the pretty ladies down there.
Hurry!
Nice job! The enemy tanks are toast. I don't think I could even do anything with that scrap.
В последнюю секунду успели. Да, слышу.
Yeah, that is valuable information.
That doesn't sound good.
But can it be trusted?
Not sure. Heard it from a man who said he wanted to atone for his sins. Up to you to trust him or not.
Understood. Good luck.
Releasing safety. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launch. 1, 2, 3. The mass driver is accelerating.
The supply ships have been launched from the mass driver. If the supply ships make it to the arsenal bird, they'll be able to resupply it. They may be loaded with new weaponry that we don't even know about. We have no choice but to take down the supply ships before they can get within the arsenal bird's air defense network. You've got to hurry or you're not going to make it. 3 minutes to the enemy's air defense network.
Кто по мне?
All aircraft, remain on high alert. We got bandits incoming on radar.
Зараза.
You're gonna have to forget about them for now. Focus on destroying that supply ship first.
We're sitting ducks like this. If we let the supply ship get too far away, we'll never be able to catch it.
Alright, let's move in behind them and take them down.
The target's using cloud cover to hide itself. Don't worry, we know where it's headed. Usually pretty good at playing tag with these guys.
Missile hit the supply ship dead on.
Did you see that explosion? Looks like that's one of them down.
Remember, there are 2 supply ships out there. Hurry up and shoot the other one down. We've recalculated the remaining time.
Monster of a bird. We can't let them complete their
The supply ships are too far away. We'll never catch them at this rate. Your plane will ice up if you stay in there too long. 90 seconds to the enemy's air defense network.
Don't lose them! Like that.
The Ocean pilots are chasing the supply ship hard.
60 seconds remain.
I was expecting this to be easy if all they could do was fly fast. You're mine now!
I hope the payload gets delivered to the arsenal bird.
Target acquired.
Until we slow them down.
Ты мой.
Strider 1, missile launched. Hope you're all enjoying the pretty fireworks. If this thing had any windows, we could have seen it for ourselves. Nice work, team.
We're gonna find ourselves a boat and leave this island. We'll be taking the refugees, along with any deserters from the Erusian military.
Who's the girl that ran into tanks with the smoke canister? A few more crazies like her and life down there may have been a tad bit easier.
What do you think would have happened to those refugees if you hadn't intervened? The princess saw what happened. They were little kids.
That's why I like the sky. You don't have to see those types of things. Does this mean we're that much closer to ending the war? No, we just basically prevented it from going on forever.
Count's right. We have no choice but to return to our original base. Our base that is nearly out of food and fuel. We need to do something.
И еще одно задание выполнено успешно. Я думаю, еще одну миссию сыграем, и на этом все.
Good. Take a seat. Everyone's here. All right. Good work in sinking the supply ships. Not to mention saving the refugees. However, we're in no position to start celebrating. Even the commander here is starting to fray from the stress. Can't say I blame him. Now, Tyler Island is in a state of complete anarchy. This base isn't safe either. The faces you see around you are the only friends we've got. Take a good look.
Так. Сейчас быстро проверим Discord. Не нарушают ли ребята. И нормально ли идет стрим вообще? Ну, вроде как я вижу, все нормально. Ладно, продолжаем. Последнее задание на сегодня и заканчиваем.
We found a boat, then sailed away from the island. We had to. We didn't belong there. The new guy's name was George. I noticed when the anarchist said his name, he said it with a thick Belkan accent. How did you know that he was from Belka?
Well, both my parents were from Belka, so...
You never told me that. They say that Belkans are known for their conspiracies.
That's just a stereotype. Now, I simply stated my honest opinion and was thrown in jail for it.
The princess sat there looking miserable. That was a dumbass stunt she pulled back there, but it got us on this boat. Take a look at that. This ship is heading for a single rope that's hanging down from the sky. Do you know how far the end of that rope reaches?
Outer space.
No. It is a direct connection to the very potential of mankind itself. Or at least it was until war erupted.
It's my strong belief that the rope might be connected to a very distant, faraway source of great conflict and strife. Even long before the war, the whole world started falling apart once Harling began trying to build it. I often wonder what was going through Harling's mind when he was trying to destroy the very thing that so many people were sacrificed in order to create.
Sacrificed? What do you mean?
Have you seen all of those countless old space shuttles on Tyler Island that are no longer in use?
Yeah. I always thought of them as a good source of scrap. They're an obsolete technology that was abandoned during the construction of the space elevator. Which would mean that if the space elevator was destroyed, it would be that much harder for mankind to reach the stars. Until we find another way.
But even then, Harling still went ahead and tried to destroy it. At the cost of his own life.
That's not the way I heard it. What I heard was that he sacrificed himself to protect the tower from an incoming missile.
Oh, I was told he tried to fly his ship into the tower in order to destroy it.
I wonder which story is true, Your Royal Highness.
I don't know. Looking at it objectively, it's reasonable to believe that Harling had both options before him.
When it comes to which one you think he took, I guess it's like a mirror.
Yes, it is. It's like a mirror looking into your own soul, based on whichever choice you believe it was. At the moment, though, I can only see darkness.
Так все же Харлинг умер не от наших рук дело.
I think that thing should be destroyed.
То есть он вернулся обратно, чтобы защитить этот лифт. Но это объясняет, почему он развернулся обратно.
It's time for the briefing. Although, since we don't have any contact with HQ,
It's not like this is an official mission. Anyway, it looks like the seizure of Tyler Island and the relief from Osea have been postponed.
Пока непонятно, все-таки мы его убили или он все-таки прикрыл лифт с вертолетом
Since
своим.
losing its capital city of Ferbanti, Erusian forces have separated into smaller, autonomous factions. It looks like Erusia's largest force and leading faction will pass through the area around this base. The space elevator is significant to them, so they're probably heading there.
Should we intercept?
Why? I doubt they're gonna start a fight now.
Our top priority should be to get home. Let's go already.
Yeah. It's not like we have the supplies, power, or even a real reason to put up a fight. But what are we going to do if they bring the fight to us? We need to be ready to push them back. If we head inland from here towards Erusia, there's an old castle that's been converted into a stockpiling base. Shalaji Castle. It's currently occupied by some of the Erusian forces that broke off, but we need ammo and fuel. They appear to have converted a freeway into a runway, so we can expect them to have the capacity for air combat. But they'll be easier to handle than Erusia's lead faction. Well, we can't use all our aircraft to attack. The transport carrying the stolen supplies needs support. Okay, Strider Squadron. You head out first and neuter the dogs at the stockpiling base. Rendezvous with Cyclops Squadron, who will bring the transport. Then we bring the supplies back to this base.
Got it.
Aircraft are our only threat.
Sounds good.
We'll make it. We're all gonna fly home. Together.
Что-то я хотел в это время сказать, но позабыл. Так, у нас куча целей. Мы все-таки возьмем также воздух. Кстати, мы сейчас купим новый истребитель. У нас должно хватить. Да, вот у нас 1 159 000. Сейчас приобретем Су-35С. Истребитель, пришедший на смену старому Су-27. Бортовая электроника последнего поколения и поворотные сопла наделяют его превосходной маневренностью, а разнообразное вооружение позволяет вести бой на любой дистанции. Да, покупаем. Вот что-то я хотел сказать во время инструктажа, но позабыл. Так, а это у нас что? Так, у нас сколько? 300 000. Великолепно. Облегчает обнаружение скрытных целей. Какие скрытные цели? Вот это уже интересно. Так, ну давайте пока что... Так, ракеты... Ух ты, ничего себе. 6 целей можно выбрать. Да, 6 целей можно выбрать. Возьмем это, вот сейчас его и возьмем. Также воздух-земля. Они скорее для уничтожения кораблей. Просто возьмем, пусть будет. И возьмем стелс плюс, который позволяет нам обнаружить скрытые цели какие-то там. И нам осталось только накопить 900 000. И я до сих пор не вспомнил, что я хотел вам сказать. Так. Выбираем Су-35С. Особое вооружение. Таргет 6 целей там. И сейчас выберем элементы. Так. А то это уже интересно. Радар для обнаружения невидимок. Беглый огонь мы все-таки не будем брать. Вот вместо системы ведения беглого огня и возьмем. Потому что позапрошлом задании он довольно мешал. Так, улучшение летательного аппарата, характеристики по крену, стабильность тангажа. А чё тут? Я вижу первый уровень. Где вторые уровни? Ладно. Точность увеличим. Выбор королевы. Пулемет не будем брать. Повышает дальность полета стандартных ракет. Скорость полета особых ракет. Все. Больше нам нечего брать. Да, все. Я выбрал то, что я хотел. Ну все, вылетаем. Че я хотел сказать? Ну ладно. А, да? Великолепно, все.
Unidentified aircraft, not sure if friend or foe. Fire anyway. We don't have time to be wondering if they're friendlies or not.
So, we capture this base and take some fuel and supplies. That's the plan, right, Trader?
Take out Prep.
You take if you want to live. That's how it was where I grew up.
I was just double-checking mission orders, Hushin.
Our anti-air guns are destroyed. Abandon and fall back to our rear position. Retreat!
Military. They're Erusian refugees. They must be fleeing since the conflict got worse.
Какие мы не можем.
Unidentified aircraft. Identify at once or we'll open fire.
What is he talking about? They already are firing on us. Destroyed. The enemy's confused. I know.
We're all out of ammo. Don't give up. We're not going to lose our country again. Squad, no? Our anti-aircraft weaponry is down by 30%. Why are they attacking this base? There aren't that many. Aim carefully and take them down.
Missile away.
So what's this faction split from the Erusian military?
The autonomous state of Shalash used to be a nation. The region has always leaned towards independence.
Those who want to restore their homelands flock to it. Apparently, their core consists of officers from Vaslage, which neighbor Shalash.
Are they our enemies?
There are enemies.
Ничего себе, сколько целей стрелять.
Our tank can't take on a fighter.
The resistance is strong. They seem pretty desperate.
They're bombing us. We're unable to use the SAMs. Help me! Hit them with the A shells and they'll come down.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Help us here. No, we're the Ocean Army. They have more aircraft.
Target locked.
More planes incoming. Fire more missiles. That squad with 4 fighters.
Я смотрю на такое количество целей и думаю, может все-таки стоило брать землю, воздух-земля.
I feel like we're a group of burglars.
Don't say that.
Но все-таки для этого истребители только ракеты для кораблей.
That's Shalashi Castle.
They're here already. They can pay for what they do our scouts. Take in both civilians and refugees without discrimination. Get away from the stone building and take shelter somewhere
Ах,
secure
вспышки.
off the ground. Drop where you are and cover your head if you hear jet engines.
Удобно им со вспышками.
Hostile has a lock.
сколько у меня есть?
I heard about 3 strikes when I was in the east. What's he doing here?
Missile. Missile.
Everything's on fire!
Missile.
Bandit has a lock.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Missile inbound. Drinking.
Missile. Missile.
We are spinning the others airborne.
Caution.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Caution. Pull up. Missile. 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 Missile.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
How come we keep missing?
Enemy on your back.
Missile. Missile.
Target acquired.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Bandit has a lock.
Missile. Missile.
Just how much
Ой,
we want
ё-моё.
from us?
Yeah, they can go on ahead without me. Evading!
Fox 3.
Target locked.
Первый истребитель, да. Давайте взорвем.
We've lost more than half of our forces. The battle won't last much longer. Let them have our lives. As long as our nation stands, the young will carry on.
Missile inbound. Drinking.
Caution. Missile. Missile. Caution. Missile.
New hostiles. All aircraft confirmed.
This town's of high cultural value. It's unfortunate we had to bomb it like we did.
We do what we need to survive, right?
Not something I'll tell my son about.
Matter. Need to fire. AA destroyed. We're sitting ducks. Cancel takeoff. Soul Squadron, stand by.
Negative. This battle's over if we don't get up there. Along with hope of restoration. Don't worry. As long as we accelerate inside the tunnel, they won't be able to shoot us down that easily.
These guys are blinding us.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Bandit has a lock. Target locked.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you. Their interceptors are in the air.
All right.
Getting to takeoff speed inside the tunnel is insane.
Missile.
Soul Squadron airborne. Shoot the invaders out of our skies. Good luck, Soul Squadron.
Understood it.
Солнце!
You are in violation of Shiraji airspace. Turn around and we'll be forced to shoot you down.
А они что тут делают?
This is the Ocean Long Range Strategic Strike Group. Land immediately and hand over your planes and base to us.
Missile.
You must be the snowbirds. It's absurd for you talking so tough after losing one of your leaders at Borbante. You bastard! You defile this country. As long as you're here, this country will never know peace. Shit.
Закончим с этими наземными целями.
These guys are pretty good.
Мы все равно промахнулись по наземной цели.
Missile.
Спрашивайте как.
Missile.
Я не знаю.
These guys are pretty accomplished fighter pilots. Locked on, Bandit.
Target was not struck.
Missile. Missile.
Missile away.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Strider 1 is hit.
Шлем.
Do this.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Strider 2, Bus 2.
Missile.
We just need to buy ourselves some time. Strider 1, target eliminated. I'm out. Ejecting. I hope he's okay. Failing under those conditions. I can see his parachute. It's breaking makes it to safety.
3 to go. Don't let them work together. Back up trigger.
Wilco. Righto. Damn. We can't even last long enough to buy ourselves some time.
Что за...
As expected, but a lucky shot would be boring. Some kind of energy.
Зараза! Он не...
Strider 1, you have a bogey approaching at high speed. Bearing 090, straight from the east.
Чуть не убил. Какое вооружение у него странное.
I'm testing this aircraft. You must find your own sky. We can still help you.
Missile.
Don't waste your life. Dedicated to reclaiming that which you call home. Furthermore, you must find someone to guide you.
Missile.
I'm not that person.
Missile.
Все мимо? Прям перед ним?
Hey, look at the color of that plane. Damn, that's the flames of hell. Time for payback.
Negative. It's no good. I can't get close enough.
Leave it to Trigger. The rest of us will just get in the way. Rest form a perimeter to catch whatever slips through. Welcome. Might just cost us our lives.
Он все равно попал по мне.
Strider 1 was shot down.
Ну ладно, я не увернулся просто. Мне кажется, у него просто все жадная броня.
I'm testing this aircraft. You must find your own sky. We can still help you. Don't waste your life. Dedicated to reclaiming that which you call home. Furthermore, you must find someone to guide you. I am not that person. Of hell. Time for payback.
Negative. No good. I can't get close enough.
Leave it to Trigger. The rest of us will just get in the way. Rest form a perimeter to catch whatever slips through.
Вот это меня выстрел.
Hit on unidentified aircraft. The enemy's mobility is still unfazed. Keep up the attack. Unidentified aircraft. Land your plane and surrender. Why do you feel the need to continue fighting on your own?
That's funny. It seems like one of the pilots is also fighting alone.
He's not alone. Look around you.
I see. Perhaps it would have been best to entrust the future to pilots like that. Let me test him then, to see if he's truly worthy. That bastard's moving in a way that minimizes the damage even when he's hit. No, that's not it. Firing those missiles until you blow him to pieces. Hey, look. It's like the sky's been sliced wide open. He's not
Not a casual move. Trigger, there's something about Mr. X's flying pattern after he dodges a missile. He flies in a straight line at low speed. That's your chance to attack. These movements, I knew it. Mr. X moves like the drone I saw move first. Maybe you've got it backwards. Maybe the drone is the one that moves like Mr. X.
There's gonna be copies of him flying around?
We'd be lucky if they're only in the dozens. Not bad.
Strider 1 scored another hit.
It's a hit. The unidentified aircraft is going down.
He got him. Trigger has splashed a bandit.
Can you hear me? Pilot with the 3 strikes. This was all due to my ego. I unleashed pure chaos upon this world, just so I could keep my wings. Put a stop to the drone production.
Is this a message to Trigger? What does it mean?
I don't think this war is over just because we shot down Mr. X. Yeah, it's gonna take something else entirely to end this thing. I just don't know what.
Мы победили мистера Икса.
The resupply went well. We should be okay on food and fuel reserves for a little while at least. Luckily, the rumor that the Erusian army is advancing nearby is only a rumor. There's no sign of them from the skies. Rumors, rumors, rumors. This is what happens when you lose communications. But we got one good fact. The plane Trigger shot down was an advanced model of the XO2 Wyvern. It was developed in the last Continental War. Erusia had a lot up their sleeves. Apparently, they were even supposed to have Belkin aircraft back in the First War. What if Trigger couldn't shoot it down? Just thinking about it gives me chills. We're lucky to be here. In war, you never know what's lurking behind the curtains. But it looks like everything's loose now. Solid chain of command, rest periods after sorties, a battlefield where you know friend from foe. All of that's gone now, lost in a fog of confusion. Feels like a distant dream. Now, just how the hell are we gonna get out of this mess?
Ну что ж, господа, на этом мы заканчиваем. Мы победили мистера Икса. Вот. Дальше. Я думаю, мы уже ближе к финалу. Да, можно, наверное, уже близко к финалу. Что-то я сегодня плохо себя чувствую, по-моему, заболел. Ладно, спасибо, что смотрели. До скорой встречи. До скорого. И да, я еще забыл. Спасибо, что вообще смотрите меня. Я вот вижу порой некоторые зрители появляются. Вот смотрят и на ютубе смотрят. Спасибо, что смотрите. Это придает мне мотивацию. Вот. Даже вообще стримить. Спасибо, что смотрите еще раз. Спасибо. До скорой встречи.